Assalamualaikum. Good afternoon. I would like to thank the committee of the ICCSCP that invited me to present my research in this conference. Also thank the moderator. In this section, I would like to present our recent research on the topic crystal engineering of active pharmaceutical ingredient to improve solubility and dissolution rate. The oral route is a common and popular way for administration of pharmaceutical dosage form. Among the oral dosage form, the solid dosage form such as tablet, capsule, and powder are the most used and have some advantages. They are simple, easy to use by patient, and have high physical chemical stability during storage. Unfortunately, the solubility and dissolution rate of purely soluble API become a bottleneck for absorption process in gastrointestinal tract fluid, and this result in loss bioavailability in systemic circulation. Now, almost 40% of API in the market and formulated in solid dosage form have a low solubility in water. These API were classified as BGS class 2 and 4 based on biopharmaceutical classification system. One of attractive strategies to improve the solubility and dissolution rate of purely soluble API is by modifying the solid state properties of API using the crystal engineering approach to produce multi-component crystal phase. The multi-component crystal phase include co-crystal, salt, hydrate, and eutectic mixture. Intra and intermolecular interaction in the crystal lattice will influence the molecular packing and conformation in three-dimensional and also impact on some physicochemical properties of API, include solubility and dissolution rate. In multi-component crystal phase, API molecule and excipient is a coformer molecule were linked together by weak and non-covalent bonding. For example, hydrogen bonding, van der Waals interaction, PP interaction, to form a new crystalline phase that differ from each component. Intermolecular interaction between API and coformer manifested in supramolecular synton. There are two types of supramolecular synton. There is homosynton and heterosynton. For example, for homosynton is acid and acid dimer, amida and amida dimer, and for heterosynton is such acid and amida dimer, acid and pyridine dimer, acid and nitro and amine interaction. We continue for preparation technique of multi-component crystal. Generally, the component crystal phase we prepare by solid state and solvent based technique. The solvent base is, for example, solvent evaporation, slurry technique, and anti-solvent and spray drying. The solid state base technique are neat grinding manually or by milling machine, hot melt extrusion, and wet grinding. Characterization of solid state properties were performed to confirm whether the multi-component crystal phase successfully formed or not by some instrument. Crystallographic properties, it is by X-ray diffraction, powder and single crystal. Thermal and thermodynamic properties by DST, DTA, and TGA analysis. Spectroscopic analysis for evaluated the intermolecular interaction of some functional group in multi-component crystal, and also microscopic analysis by SAM and polarization microscope to investigate habit and crystal size of multi-component crystal. Okay, let me show you our recent research on crystal engineering. We designed the multi-component crystal of purely soluble API, mefenamic acid, and ketoprofen. Mefenamic acid and ketoprofen are the non-steroidal anti-inflammation agent widely used in therapy to treat pain and osteoarthritis. In this research, we use a safe excipient and approved by FDA as a GRAS as coformer. It is meglumine and tromethamine. Our findings show that mefenamic acid and meglumine in an equimolar ratio successfully form a salt-type multi-component crystal. A salt of mefenamic acid and meglumine was arranged in new crystalline phase as orthorhombic layer structure between mefenamic acid molecule and meglumine molecule. The dissolution rate of mefenamic acid significantly improved in compared to intact mefenamic acid. And ketoprofen and tromethamine also form salt-type multi-component crystal phase in equimolar ratio. The layer structure of ketoprofen and tromethamine improve in enhancing solubility and dissolution rate of ketoprofen from multi-component. Okay, we go to the conclusion of our presentation. The crystallographic properties of active pharmaceutical ingredient is strongly correlated with the physicochemical properties, and crystal engineering is an alternative strategy to improve the physicochemical properties of solid API, include solubility and dissolution rate. Thank you very much for your kind attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.